Those that actually follow my socials know I've already talked about this film on Facebook and things like that, but it's a free video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's knock it out real quick. Today we're talking about Malignant. Now, this movie is very divisive in a couple of my most recent my podcast following, or my groups, my social media groups. A couple of people love it, another half hate it. It's a botchery. It's a renaissance of the classics. Let's take a look deeper into let's take a look. Let's get my personal opinion on why this movie is so divisive, and we'll go the ratings as we normally do. Let's jump into it with the trailer. Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities. I don't know about the rest of you, but watching YouTube often, I'll get their trailer a lot, but unfortunately how they place this trailer is they kind of tempo it as more of a paranormal activity type, a ghost type. You see the pictures of you see the old videos of her talking to this invisible person, and it's like, okay, it's gonna be a ghost story. That's fine. A ghost is going around hunting people. We've seen the story done to the utmost degree, but this one is not that type of movie, and they sell it as such on social media as that, and then it's like, I think it gave people the wrong taste early, and then whenever people saw it and didn't get what they expected, it's not what they wanted, so it's not great. All right, let's talk about the plot. The plot's pretty simple. It starts off what we don't know is to be like the past. Somebody named Gabriel is currently being put to sleep or removed, or he's being tormented, because they talk about Gabriel pretty early on. It cuts to this woman in a bad relationship with her husband. It continues on from that. I'm not going to get into spoilers, because apparently people were getting cut down pretty rough by talking about like talking in depth about the actual movie. But to keep it pretty simple, the plot does enough, but it's not enough to fill 111 minutes. It's slow, it's airy, and they leave a lot of extra time for things to attempt to scare and spook people, but it's not going to get its point across. It becomes like I said, more of a renaissance of a classic, like slasher film, because that's how it's paced, and that's how it should have been billed as in the trailer. Unfortunately, the plot suffers for, once again, that 110 time. And then it also suffers from too many attempted twists and then one decent one toward the end. But they just keep letting it build unnecessarily. Then they'll find it, and then it'll be revealed. And then they'll wait, find it, and then it's revealed again. And it's just not enough. Like, they try too hard, and then it falls on its face. Character development, it shows women empowerment. It shows, I guess, trusting friends. What was that? Plot's probably about a 5. It suffers. The twist is fun. If there's a twist, some of the twists are fun. Character development, it's pretty simple. Like, it's only like 3 weeks or so in timeline, so there's not a ton, but it shows women empowerment. The girl gets to go on her own and kind of feel that out, I suppose. So 5 again, just kind of okay. The threat is the unknown, which is what I always recommend that a horror movie actually does. Something you can't quite see, you don't understand, but you see it, but you don't know what it is or who it is. Because it becomes a murder mystery, which is strange. Threat's probably about a 6 or 7. Like, I enjoyed the threat of the film. Scares overall, There's a couple of them, but it's the slasher type, so it's that quiet dun dun once again that we discussed in one of the previous videos. Um, yeah, scares are okay. Like scares are about a 6 as well. Sound effects, it's pretty classic. Like the like I said, it's very slasher. Like it feels slasher. It tries to be too many different things, unfortunately, so it becomes convoluted. Sounds like 5. Newbie approved. Like I said, it's a slasher. If they can stomach a slasher, they can probably stomach this. But if they're wanting to be scared, then they're not gonna get it from this. If it's just gory, so if those who don't like gore, this is definitely not for them. And would I recommend it? I recommend one watch of it, but it's not a have to. If there's nothing better, this movie can fill almost 2 hours of your time. And that's pretty much it. Like, it was a pretty quick summary, but that's how I felt about it. Like, overall, I can't talk about it too much because it's so close to reveal, or so close to the... Hi there, guys. Future Brady fixing past Brady's mistakes. Turns out when you do a movie review, people actually want to give you you actually want to give people a actual rating for the movie. Me being frustrated about what was going on through the film, I didn't actually get to rate it. So give me one moment and I'll go through my notes and we'll get this settled. I found it, and apparently I've listed it as, if you go into it through a paranormal activity, you're going to be very disappointed. But if you go into it with the 90s to 80s horror style, like in mind, you're going to actually enjoy it. If you're going into it just expecting a standard horror movie, though, and not with any expectations whatsoever, I don't think you're going to enjoy this movie. Like, I have it as a 6.8 on my Facebook page, which was originally what I put it through. But I can't give it that. I'm probably going to give it about I don't know, maybe a 6. Maybe a 6, just because some of the background work was absolutely outstanding, but then the plot was so convoluted and troublesome, it's too much. But yeah, Malignant is a 6 flat. I'm not giving it anything more, anything less, but I fixed it, the dates. But yeah, that's it, everyone. There's Malignant. I'm not happy about doing that one. It was quick. I know I can't talk much about it, but it fills out a day, and there's so many more to go. I hope you all have a blessed day. Stay scared, and we'll tune in next time, shall we? Take care.